some of these are flowering already. I gotta pull those out. And I'll be topping some of these. Also, some of these have 2 plants in them. Like this one here. Plant number 1 and plant number 2. That's the San Joaquin. Ooh, so excited for that one. We have been working hard in the garden, him getting everything cut and keeping it that way, and me doing planting. So some new stuff went out. I got my strawberries from, I think it was Park Seed. It's the Park Seed Whopper. I put those out. They seem to be taking pretty well. I only had them in the top 3 tiers here. And I threw some radishes, some tatsoi, and maybe some lettuce down here. I can't remember. But my radishes are coming up, so that's cool. Over here, I got some more tomatoes out. Wouldn't you know, I didn't need the cozy coats this year. So we'll try that again next year. But we got some brown sugars, some parent sprayless, and then the 3 that I had in the cozy coats. I took those off. I also put some cucumbers that I had that were getting kind of big, put those out. And at this point, nights are in the upper 50s to 60s. Last night's low was 63. It's going to get a little bit cooler, but I have a thermometer that I keep out here to make sure that this doesn't get below 50. If it does, I got my cloth to throw over. And then I did have 2 peppers that were enormous, so I went ahead and put those out, and that was the brown jalapeno and the ghost pepper, both looking great. Oh, look at that. I see a nice wine cap mushroom down there. Ooh. Not much else happening back here that's new. except I did, because I need to make some room in the house, I did go ahead and look at my mint. You know, I thought this tree was done. This is the 6-in-1 fruit cocktail tree, but it's blooming from the bottom. I'm pretty sure that's no good. I mean, it's sprouting from the bottom. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out and plant something else here. But meanwhile, my chocolate mint is doing fantastic here. I had red sorrel in here last year. Came back 2 years in a row. This year it doesn't look like it's coming back. Let's get up here. This is my kind of little makeshift nursery to get stuff out of the house, really. Okay, so these are mostly peppers. So that's the moonflower that I left out here. It got bit back pretty good, but it's starting to come up with some new leaves, so that's okay. And then the rest of my peppers are doing pretty good. These are the ones that I up potted so far. So let's see. I got Purple Beauty here, San Joaquin, Paseo Bajío, Purple Beauty, Jalapeno, Paseo Bajío. What is that? Chili de Arbol. Several different. San Joaquin, Jalapeno, Serrano. These are some sweet peppers that unfortunately look to have been stunted. They got put out way too early. But we'll see now that I've covered them up and I changed the soil out. We'll see if anything happens there. Then over here, I have some marigolds, it looks like. These are marigolds. And some more cool weather herbs. So I got some dill and some more parsley. It's getting warm already, so they're not looking very well. May not make it out. Here's the rest of my peppers that I need to up pot. So this is what? Paseo Bajío, Mulatto Isleno. Ooh, what's this guy? New Mexico Parker, King of the North, and Real Deal, Chocolate Beauty, Yellow Monster, King of the North, Chocolate Beauty. Oh, and then this is giant ground cherries. Yeah, this is 2 giant ground cherries. So my little makeshift nursery is doing good out here. My plants don't appear to be suffering. I zip it up before I go to bed, just in case it gets too chilly at night. And then when I leave for work, I open it up, get plenty of air. It's been rainy and cloudy for the past 4 days or so, so they're getting acclimated to the sun just fine. I still got to finish up potting here, and some of these have 2 plants in them. That's okay. All I do, like this one here, this King of the North has 2 plants in it, 1 and 2. Let's see. Same back here with this real, what is that? Red Night Pepper. Oh, that's a hybrid, Red Night. But anyways, it's got 2 plants in there, as does this Chocolate Beauty. All I do is cut them in half, and it's fine. A lot of these were the same way, and look at them. They all separated just fine. I put 2 seeds in each pellet, and I put them on either side. And if both of them sprouted, like I said, I just cut it in half. So hopefully this will be another great pepper year for me. I'm hoping for a great pepper year, a great tomato year, and a great ground cherry year. Oh, and a great watermelon year, but more on that later. The older gentleman who lives on the corner of my street, he's only 2 doors down. He's selling his house and he was getting rid of these 2 trellis type things. So I went and cleaned them. Dumpster diving, as they call it. I like them. I put those cucumbers back there. It's a little early for cucumbers, but it's early for everything. I mean, good grief. Look at this. My horseradish is already flowering. My sunchokes are ridiculously tall for this time of year. I mean, you would think we're 3 months in the future looking at my garden. Look at my garlic. That is, it's crazy. And my strawberries, not to mention my rose bushes. I mean, everything is so ahead this year. These were the furthest tomatoes I had. I put them out because look how tall they got. I buried them deep too. But yeah, I think these trellises are a great addition. Right now this has potatoes in front of it, but I'll put something vining up there. Don't know what yet though. And yeah. Check this out. I've got little peaches. Now, a friend of mine who has trees in her yard is going to come over and thin it out. Will teach me how to thin out the peaches. And she says my branches probably won't be able to support all of this fruit. So I should get some, but not this much. And not that it's a lot, but when you look at my tree, it isn't very big. So she's going to come over and show me how to thin this out, which apparently I will have to do every year. But it's early. It's early, but she's telling me that's a good sign. I'm going to get some fruit this year. So I'm pretty excited about that because, as you know, well, I think I told you guys, my 6-in-1 fruit cocktail tree is dead. At least all of the fruits that have been grafted onto it. The original tree is sprouting, but I'm pretty sure that's rootstock, so it's not going to be anything that I want to eat. So this is a nice consolation prize. Plus I got those amazing looking giant ground cherries that I'm going to be putting out. So yeah, things are looking up. And those Parks Whopper strawberries, looks like we'll probably get some fruit from those. So watermelon, I'll be growing that for the first time. Well, not my first time growing watermelon, my first time growing large watermelon. I have always grown personal size watermelons vertically in green stalks. So this will be a new challenge for me. But don't those trellises look great? I am really digging these.